Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your February 2021 monthly astrology and tarot reading. I hope you all are doing great out there, Cancer, staying safe, warm, and well, and I hope that this finds you in a good place wherever you happen to be. As always, Cancer, if you are brand new to the channel, thank you for joining us today and visiting with the Dragon family. And if you have not yet done so, I do invite you all to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join us here. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button to let me know you enjoy the content. As always, these are general readings. They're not going to resonate with every single Cancer, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my sessions, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. So Cancer, today we are going to be doing a little bit of oracle, getting into a full tarot spread, and I will also be giving you highlights and information about the astrological energies that are going to be upon us this month. We have a lot of Aquarius energy and a Mercury retrograde that we are working through, so it's a definite patience time. It's time to rework any of your future plans and dreams and goals, and this will also be giving you quite a lot of insights into your deeper psyche. This is going to be affecting that very intense Scorpio house for you on the universal level, and also if you're a Cancer rising, that's where all that energy will be focused as well. So keep that in mind. So first we're going to start out with some of our sonic therapy from our tuning forks. I'm using the moon fork for your lunar vibration, along with the sun for that balance, and we're also using the root chakra fork to give a little grounding and stability for you. So you go ahead, if you are able to, or you are, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and just clear your mind. Let's get ready for the reading ahead. Alright, Cancer, and I'm also going to burn just a little bit of sage. I'm going to clear the space just a bit here for y'all and for me. Cross the waves here, just sending that out to you, just to help you to feel a little more grounded, a little more cleansed and clear. Right, we're in a good place now. So let's go ahead and start pulling some cards for you. We're going to do some oracle first. I'm going to see what your major themes are for this month of February ahead. So dear angels, guardians, ancestors, and divine beings of light, let's see what we have for our Cancers out there. This mostly correspond with Cancer's Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. Show us what you have for them for this month of February 2021, please, Spirit. Thank you so much for your help. Ooh, get that first top one out. Oh, Cancer, look at that. Oh, I love it that your card that came out of this deck has a full moon on it, as you are a moon ruled sign. And these cards, and this is not a moon deck, so it's not every one of them has that moon symbology. So the keyword for you for this month of February is openness. And so to me, this is like being very open to your intuition, your subconscious messages, all those perceptions that you have going on within you. Like I said, that 8th house of Scorpio is going to be very, very, energized. And Aquarius energy helps us to be very open to those deeper emotions. That's what's going to be happening to you. You're really going to open up quite a lot, and you're going to see that there's a great deal of benefit in being open with your feelings, open with your ideas, open to your own understanding and self-awareness. So let's get into a numerology card here, Cancer, and see what number and energy that's going to bring through for you this month. Ooh, Cancer, we have surrender. The number is a 91, which adds up to a number 1. So I also feel that there's a lot of new beginnings. 9 is a number of closure. 1 is the beginning of the cycle again. So there could be some big endings and some big new beginnings. And Spirit is asking that you surrender to those cycles this month. Wow. So let's get into a chakra crystal card. Let's see what crystal or gemstone are best for you to work with and what chakra they're mostly going to be influencing. All right, so we have got the Iolite coming up as your gemstone of the month. The Iolite is connected to our third eye, so it really is about being mentally open, intellectually clear. And, you know, Aquarius is a sign of the mind. It's the oldest air sign, and the air energy is all about communication, thought process, and really that higher mind ascending to, you know, new heights and liberating and freeing yourself. I think there is a lot of freedom for you this month, and it really comes through that deeper understanding of your inner world. This is also connected to the energy of family connections. So you may be healing and working through some of those deep family ties as well, Cancer. You are a sign that deals with home and family. So I think those things are very close to you in the first place. So let's get into your tarot. Oh boy. The mind is definitely going to be a thing for us because we've got a Mercury retrograde in Aquarius going on until February 21st. So do keep that in mind. Try not to make any major decisions or big purchases, you know, until we get past that 21st of the month. It's a good idea. If you can't work around it, you can't work around it. But if you can, it's always more favorable. So let's get into what we have for your tarot spread. We're going to do a full Celtic cross here, Cancer. Nice cups energy there. Very nice. Okay, so right in the center, Cancer, we do have this 3 of Cups. To me, that's a celebratory card. It's time spent with friends. It's feeling better about something or someone or just yourself in general. Usually having something to feel good about, though. That 3 of Cups is always very, very nice around that. So let's get a clarifier. That is in the center of your spread. So I do feel that this is a month of celebration, you know, connecting with people, maybe talking to friends and family that you haven't, you know, shared a connection with in a while, and it just gives you a good feeling overall. Yeah, and it brings you in from out of the cold. Oh, Cancer, my goodness. Clarified by that 5 of Pentacles, to me, it really is an either-or kind of situation. You may feel like you've been really cut off from society, the world, from your friends, from spirit, from everything that makes you feel happier and more upbeat. And a lot of us are feeling that way. This has been a tough winter. This really has. I mean, this has been a time where we've had to be in lockdowns. We've dealt with quarantines and curfews and all these kind of, you know, travel limitations. And so this to me is just kind of a normal feeling a lot of us are having. But there are ways, of course, to feel more close, to feel more connected. And a lot of it has to do with sharing our communication and opening up our mind. That's what this Aquarian energy of the month is really bringing to all of us. In the immediate past, we do have the Knight of Cups. So I do feel that, you know, you've wanted to, or you have made some moves when it comes to your heart, to your emotions, moving forward, going forward with an emotional offer, someone coming closer to you with an emotional offer. But it really does show that there's that desire to connect on that emotional level. Wow, okay, Cancer, it's super strong. We've got the Knight of Cups clarified by the Knight of Cups, and you know that this doesn't happen much when you're using two different decks to have one on top of the other. So very, very strong energy of wanting to move forward in a love situation or connection. You may be very happy about it right now, but you also may be feeling like, I don't get to see this person as much as I want to. Maybe it's somebody that you met online and you haven't been able to see them yet, and you've got all these feelings about it. It's like it's happy, but it's also frustrating. That's a feeling that may be with some of you out there. So going into the immediate future, we definitely have some doors opening with this Two of Wands. That's always a feeling of new beginning. It's Aries energy. And so I may feel, sorry, my foot is itching. I'm just reaching down here to scratch my foot. Maybe that's you, Cancer, feeling like you've got the travel itch, right? As soon as I bring this out, I'm talking about travel, looking where the world, my foot starts itching out of nowhere, right? So Cancer, maybe that's what's going on with you a little bit. You're feeling that travel itch, a little bit of wanderlust. You really just want things to get going. But because this card deals with Aries energy, I'm going to say, you know, this might not start coming around until kind of that beginning of spring, which will be around like March 18th to 20th. It usually starts Aries season. Let's clarify this guy. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, the 2 and the 2. A lot of doubling up, a lot of synchronicity already in your reading. So to me, this is just having to balance things one day at a time. And Aries energy really encourages us to stay in the moment, not worry too much about the future. So I would say in this future coming up, Cancer, it's really best not to worry too much about what is coming next. Stay in the moment, make the decisions in the now. And really, you know, most of this month isn't going to be that great for making huge decisions anyway, simply because we are in that Mercury retrograde. But it's a good time to think about it. It's a good time to wrap up old projects and not as much a good time to begin new ones. So on the undercurrent, what you are focused on here, Cancer, is the Hierophant. Dedication, perseverance, grounding yourself in a spiritual practice. That would be very, very well favored. We do have Mars and Uranus moving through the sign of Taurus. The sign of Taurus is what's connected to the Hierophant. And those are definitely activating your awareness, both inside and out. This is a beautiful month for like spiritual growth, dedicating yourself to a spiritual practice, really going deeply within and having a lot of powerful revelations coming through. Yeah, and setting yourself free from some old burdens. We're getting that devil energy. I think this is very interesting coming up here. Capricorn energy and Taurus energy. So there's a lot of earthiness going on here. I would say that this is all about using your spiritual life, your perseverance, and your grounded nature to set yourself free from some old worries, old doubts, old negative habits, anything that isn't serving you well right now. You know, we left behind a lot of this old devil Capricorn energy with 2020, and some of y'all may be feeling like that heaviness. It's like, oh, it's still following me around. It's like time to dust that off, time to slough that off, Cancer, because you're going to the next level. On the top of the spread, a message from Spirit is this beautiful Empress card. So she is Venus ruled. She is a manifester. She is an Earth Mother energy. This is Taurus. This is Libra. This is Venus. So she is so much about love, manifesting something creative, really being that nurturing, amazing spirit that you naturally are, Cancer. I love that card. It's a favorite. It's a favorite. And it's a 3, just like our 3 of Cups in the center. So that's a very strong creative energy as well. The Empress is a super, super creative energy. And the 9 of Cups. So I really believe that Spirit is looking at you, Cancer, and saying, don't be afraid to keep going and don't give up. You may be feeling a little impatient. You may be feeling a little frustrated. Here's that 9 of Cups. But this is a card of wish fulfillment. And you may be feeling like, why is it taking so long for my wishes to come true? I've been working on it for so long. I'm getting a little bit annoyed with this process. But just be aware, the next step is the 10 of Cups. And that is the wish fulfillment. Time to be creative about fulfilling those wishes. It's time to use your heart, use your natural, nurturing, caring spirit. You're a very loving being, Cancer, and so that is a good place always to come from. So let's get you some advice on this reading. Yes. Wow, okay, very fiery suggestion cards here. Suggested approach is the Tower. So wow, I do believe that there are some old confines, some old structures, some old things that just need to go. Like I said, with some of that double energy, this is a time for release, and some of these old structures and these old habits, routines, things that have been kind of locked into place. Yeah, the hand of Spirit's reaching through, and I would say you may be taking a part in that as well, Cancer. You know, because if the suggested approach is the Tower, it's kind of saying, burn it down. Burn it down, Cancer. Don't be afraid to let go of those old habits, routines, situations that have been really repressing your spirit or keeping you feeling trapped or stuck. Oh my goodness, this reading is off the chain. We've got the Tower clarifying the Tower. Wow. Cancer, that's your suggested approach, is 2 Tower cards? Wow. Okay, so let's talk about that Tower a little bit more. The Tower is a card that is ruled by Mars, so it's all about action. I also feel that with that lightning bolt, I get total Aquarian Uranus energy from that because it's a very electric sign. And if you didn't get a good look at this chart, look at all the Aquarius energy that we have going on. We also have a very strong conjunction right now of Mars connected to Uranus, which is the ruler of Aquarius, and that Tower feels like Mars and Uranus together to me. So wow, this stuff is getting ready to really, might be shaking your foundations, but my feeling is because this is in your suggested approach, Spirit's telling you to shake those foundations yourself, Cancer. And I think you know exactly what they are. You know what needs to go. You know what's ready to be, let go of. You know what you need to surrender to Spirit. We had that surrender card, did we not? Oh my goodness. Look at that. The end and the beginning. And we have to have the end first before we can get the beginning. Wow. This is quite a read. This is an incredible spread. Doubled up on Knight of Cups, doubled up on the Tower. You know what I feel about for some of you? It's like this Tower has to be burnt to the ground before you can go ahead with this beautiful Knight of Cups energy, which is super strong. We really want to move forward emotionally. And that might be in a relationship. It might be in some kind of other personal or family connection. But something's been in the way, and it's that dang Tower. So what you need to know, look at this, and there's our Page of Wands coming up. Very strong energy of Aries. And we also, of course, had that 2 of Wands, another very strong Aries card. Both of these feel like new beginnings to me, I'm just saying, it's the end and the beginning. Yeah, the end is the beginning. It really, really is for you this month. And so that Page of Wands, what you need to know is a lot of new cycles are being started here, Cancer. A lot of new energy. And I feel that, the things that get started this month may not have, a stronger culmination until later in March, earlier in through the month of April, because that's Aries season and there's so much Aries firepower come into the surface here. So much Mars energy of action and release and being in the moment and going forward and not letting things from the past hold you back anymore. This is an incredible read, Cancer. I can't even fully express it. I feel it is. It's just something I feel on a very, very strong level. I'm trying to put it out there for you, but it is. This is just like, wow. And the High Priestess, there she is, our little lunar goddess. So we have our Empress and we have our High Priestess. Very strong, divine feminine major arcana cards on this. So it really is encouraging you, Cancer, to use your intuition. Use that softer side of yourself to really approach all this. Staying open to the universe. There it is. And hopes and fears, this is going to get you. We've got the Emperor here. There he is, our Mr. Aries. Aries man, and we have both the Emperor and the Empress in this spread, so this could definitely be, for some of you, like a big love connection going on, but I feel this is the hopes and fears is that Cancer, you're saying, yes, I know I need to embrace the new beginnings, the new changes, but oh my God, I'm afraid of doing that because Cancer, you're a lot like us Capricorns. We don't like to change fast. We just kind of like, but, and I think that's really what it is. Like you sense that you're going to be needing to step into this role of leadership, of action, of making big decisions, opening up new doors, closing out new cycles. I'm telling you, it may feel scary at first, but I think it's going to be so liberating for you. This is a reading of liberation, movement, activity, things that have been very tough for you finally going away. And it doesn't mean, look at that, we've got our Six of Cups, exactly. You're like, but I don't want to give up everything from the past. You don't, Aries, but this is telling me with the Six of Cups that this could be really deeply healing and moving forwards from some old childhood wounds, some inner child work that needs to be done. And you don't have to leave behind the good parts, right? You can take those with you, absolutely. On the outcome, we have more fire, all the way up the side on our suggestions. Is that Seven of Wands, stand in your power, have that higher ground. Pick your battles wisely, which I think you will, I really do. But it definitely is about going to that higher place where you're really ready to defend yourself and really stand strong in your truth. Wow, this is quite the reading here. Page of Swords is crossing over that. So, use your mind. There could be new messages, new information being shared back and forth, new communication. And you may not be open to all of it because some of it might be kind of immature. Some of it might just be straight out drama mongering, right? People trying to start trouble in your life. So you're a little bit on guard, and that's okay. Be strong in your truth. Yeah. Queen of Swords. So there she is, cutting out all the drama, all the challenges, all the difficulties that have kept her from having balance, peace, and harmony. There it is. Very strong. And not to be outdone on the everyday, on the underside, we have the Moon card, which is, of course, your ruling planet and is also connected to the energy of Pisces. We are entering the time and season of Pisces on February 19th. So you may feel very strongly connected as well there. But, to me, Cancer, when that Moon card comes up, that's just you stepping into your power very strongly. This is an incredible reading. Absolutely awesome. This is one of the most powerful, dynamic reads I've done in a minute. Beautiful. right, so for your, ooh, yes, that's right. Look at this, Cancer. For your affirmation is the keyword of discernment. Follow your intuition. That is absolutely what we're getting from that Seven of Wands, from our Moon card, the High Priestess. Follow your intuition. Be discerning about who and what you let in, and release the things that are meant to go, because this is going to be a powerful beginning of cathartic change and freedom. Just beautiful freedom and action for yourself. So, Cancer, have an amazing month of February. I'll be seeing you again very soon. Take care.